Hey Toyota drivers, have you heard about Toyota's latest secret fix for those annoying engine issues? If you're driving a Toyota from 2014 to 2020 and you've noticed hard starts or that dreaded check engine light just won't turn off, listen up, this one's for you. Toyota has officially dropped a Technical Service Bulletin, or TSB, number TSB000923. Now don't worry, this isn't a recall, it's basically Toyota telling their dealerships, here's how to fix this. Let's break down what's actually happening with these engine issues. First, hard starts means your car takes longer than normal to start up, or you have to turn the key a few times before the engine finally fires. Sometimes it might even sound like the engine is struggling or sputtering before it gets going. This can be frustrating, especially if you're in a hurry or it's cold outside. The check engine light is your car's way of telling you something isn't right under the hood. It's like a warning sign that the engine computer has detected a problem that could affect performance, emissions, or reliability. When this light comes on, it's important not to ignore it, because it means your car needs attention. Now let's talk about those specific codes you might see. P0171, P0174, and P0087. These are what your car's computer uses to tell you exactly what's wrong, and each one points to a different issue under the hood. First up, P0171. This code means your engine is running lean on bank 1. In simple terms, there's too much air and not enough fuel in the mixture that powers your engine. When this happens, you might notice your car hesitating when you accelerate, rough idling, or even stalling at stoplights. Sometimes you'll also see a drop in fuel efficiency. In Toyotas, this can be caused by things like a weak fuel pump, clogged fuel filter, vacuum leaks, or even a dirty mass airflow sensor. Next, P0174. This one is very similar, but it means the same lean condition is happening on bank 2 of your engine. The symptoms are almost identical: hard starts, rough running, hesitation, and poor gas mileage. Again, the usual suspects are fuel delivery problems, air leaks, or issues with sensors that help the engine manage its air-fuel mix. Finally, P0087. This code is all about fuel pressure. When you see P0087, it means your car's computer has detected that the fuel pressure is too low. This is a big deal because your engine needs a steady supply of fuel at the right pressure to run smoothly. If the pressure drops, you might notice your Toyota is sluggish, struggles to start, or even stalls while driving. Sometimes you'll hear sputtering or feel a loss of power, especially when you try to accelerate. In Toyotas, P0087 is often caused by a failing fuel pump, clogged fuel filter, or issues in the fuel lines. So to sum it up, P0171 and P0174 mean your engine is getting too much air and not enough fuel, usually because of a fuel delivery problem or an air leak. P0087 means the fuel pressure is too low, often pointing to a weak or failing fuel pump or a clogged filter. If you're seeing any of these codes, you'll probably notice hard starts, rough idling, hesitation, or even stalling. And in most cases, the root cause is something in the fuel system that needs attention. Low fuel pressure or fuel delivery problems can cause all sorts of headaches. When your engine doesn't get enough fuel, it can hesitate, stall, or feel sluggish when you try to accelerate. You might notice rough idling, poor gas mileage, or even a loss of power while driving. In some cases, your car might not start at all. These issues are important to fix because running your engine with the wrong fuel mixture can cause long-term damage, hurt your fuel economy, and even make your car fail emissions tests. Plus, nobody wants to be stranded with a car that won't start. That's why Toyota's TSB tells technicians to check fuel trim with their diagnostic tools, confirm low fuel pressure with a manual gauge, and then, most likely, inspect or swap out the fuel pump, check filters, and look at related parts. So, what's this all going to cost you? Let's break it down. A basic diagnostic at a Toyota dealership usually runs between $100 and $200, depending on your location. If you need a new fuel pump, parts and labor together can range from $500 to $1,000, sometimes more for certain models. Replacing a fuel filter or cleaning out the fuel lines might add another $100 to $300. So, if you're dealing with these issues, expect a total repair bill anywhere from $600 to $1,500, depending on what needs fixing. Always ask for a detailed estimate before any work starts, so there are no surprises. This bulletin covers a ton of Toyotas, including the 4Runner, 86, Avalon, Camry, Corolla, Corolla hatchback, FJ Cruiser, Highlander, and even the Land Cruiser, just to name a few. If your ride is between 2014 and 2020, you might want to check if you're affected. Now I've checked the forums. There's not much chatter about this specific bulletin, but plenty of drivers with those same codes say a new fuel pump filter or cleaning out the fuel lines did the trick. If you're struggling with these issues, head to your dealership and mention TSB000923. Did this help? Smash that like button, subscribe for more Toyota tips, and drop your questions or stories in the comments below. Catch you in the next one.